Hi YouTube, Craig Gamer here, and today I'll be bringing you another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team SBC guide. I apologise for the lack of videos recently. I've been so busy with my day job as a personal trainer. It has been so hectic, but this video hopefully will help to remedy that as I show you how you can get SBC Higuain for the cheapest possible price. In this video I'm going to show you the first 10 teams in the Serie A and how to complete them, and starting off we're going to go with Atalanta as our first side. Sportiello in goal, first owner in my club, but you can pick him up for around 1,000 coins. This is his card before he moved to Fiorentina in the January transfer window, obviously. Then next player we have Masiello, recently upgraded card, but you can get him for 750 coins, so really cheap. Alongside him we have Toloi, 850 coins for the Brazilian man there in the centre of defence. Excuse me. And then moving over to the far side we have Zekanovic, 900 coins for the Bosnian man there, and that rounds off the three-man backline. Moving up into midfield we have D'Alessandro on the right for 1,800 coins, not too expensive in that right midfield position, and actually has a decent card with 90 pace and 73 dribbling on him as well. Then our first centre mid we have Kessie, 1,500 coins for the upgraded Ivorian there. And alongside him in the centre of midfield we have Kurtic, 1,800 coins there. And moving over to the left side of midfield in this Atalanta side we have Alejandro Gomez, 1,200 coins, playing as a left mid instead of that left wing card that he has. Again, a really nice card with 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Then playing cam we have Freuler, 2,800 coins for the Swiss centre mid. Put him at cam and you get the chemistry and rating you require for this Atalanta side. Then moving up top we have Paloschi, 800 coins for the man who spent a bit of time at Swansea either last season or the season before, I'm not too sure, I believe it was last season. And up top alongside him we have Konko, playing out of position, but for 600 coins he rounds off the side and gets you the chemistry you need. And a lot of these rewards are really worth it. So far I've only spent 50k, I've completed almost all of these sides, and 50k has gone a long way as I've earned a lot of that back through the packs you get as rewards. A second team that we have got in this side is Bologna in this SBC group, and that is Morante starting off in goal for 700 coins, getting that 81 rated keeper in there, boosting the rating up. Then moving over into defence, we're starting off with Torosidis, the Greek man there in a right back for 850 coins. And then alongside him in defence we have Mbai, 900 coins, a silver right back, play him at centre back, but you still get the chemistry and the rating that you need in this Bologna side. Then moving alongside him we have Gastaldello, 950 coins for the Italian man there. And moving over to the left side of defence we have Messina, 900 coins for him. So relatively cheap defence in there compared to some of the other SBC teams that we have done before, especially in the SBC Suarez group. Moving into midfield we have Verdi, 800 coins for him, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, really nice card on him. Then moving further up into the midfield we have Safia Taida, 750 coins for the Algerian man there. And then alongside him, rounding off the three-man midfield we have Viviani, 850 coins. That completes the three-man midfield, and we move into the right wing position where we are playing Donsa, 850 coins for the Ghanaian man there for Godfrey Donsa. And alongside him in that front line we have Mattia Destro, 950 coins, rumoured to be coming to Norwich a couple of seasons ago, never materialised though, and we lost out big time with the signing, with missing out on the signing of him. And then moving over to the left wing we have Krejci, 800 coins for the man from the Czech Republic, and that rounds off this Bologna side. Now guys, I really hope this video helps you, and it does take a lot of effort to make and produce all these teams, getting them done. So if you could leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, that would mean a huge deal to me. And share the video as well if you do have any friends that want to complete this SBC. Moving on to the next side, we have Cagliari as the next one in this SBC group, 3rd out of 10 in this video, and we're starting off in goal with Raphael, costing 500 coins in this side, not too pricey whatsoever. And then moving over to right back, we're actually playing Victor Ababo, 1,100 coins for the man from FIFA 13, was it, who was absolutely ridiculously overpowered. Then alongside him in defence, we have Bruno Alves, 950 coins for the Portuguese man there. And then partnering him in the centre of defence, we have Capuano, 3,500 coins, so quite expensive for that silver Italian man, getting him into the side. And over to left back we go, and we're actually playing Gabriel in there, 700 coins for the goalkeeper, playing out of position, but you still get the chemistry and the rating that you need, even with him only getting 2 chemistry. Then moving into midfield, we have Mauricio Isla, 550 coins for the Chilean man there. I actually really liked him at QPR when he was playing there. Never got the move he deserved in my opinion though. Then Tatsidis alongside him in midfield for 500 coins for the Greek man there. And then moving further into midfield, we have Ionita, 650 coins. And just one more midfield position to go, and staying reasonably cheap so far in this midfield. And we have Farias in there for 2,200 coins. Pretty nice card again, 88 pace, 79 dribbling with 4-star skills on him. But 2,200 coins gets him into this Cagliari side. And moving up front, we have Melchiori, 3,200 coins for him, so slightly more expensive. Still not the most expensive player in the squad with Capuano, the centre-back. But Borriello rounds off this Cagliari side, costing 550 coins and getting side 3 out of 10 done in this video. And that is this side done, guys. Moving on to the 4th team in this SBC group, and we have Chievo Verona. This one's quite easy to complete. Most of it is gold players in this side, so reasonably cheap, reasonably easy to complete this one. Only one silver player in there, as you see there. And we have Stefano Sorrentino in goal, 750 coins for the Italian man there, coming up to his 38th birthday at the time of recording this video. Then moving into right back, we have Cacciatore, 3,000 coins for the silver player there. Decent card again on him, with pretty well-rounded stats in the important areas for a right back. Then moving into the centre of defence, we have Cesar, the Slovenian captain, 700 coins for him. Alongside him, we have Dinelli, 650 coins for the Italian veteran there. And then rounding off the defence, in the left back position, we play Isco, 700 coins for the Argentinian centre mid, playing out of position, but he gets you the 2 chemistry that you need to round off this side. Then moving into midfield, we have Radanovic, okay, I butchered his name completely, 600 coins. Sorry if I do butcher anyone's names in this video, guys, by the way. Moving further into midfield, we have Castro playing in that right mid position for 1,000 coins. And moving into the left mid position, now we have Hetemarsh from Finland, 1,500 coins for the Finnish left midfield man there. And moving up into the cam, we are playing Bielsa in this cam position, 550 coins. You can rotate either him or Jonathan de Guzman in that position, but for each one of those, I will have to will tell you that you do need to buy a cam to centre forward card for either one of those players to get the chemistry you need. Jonathan de Guzman there, 550 coins plus the cam to centre forward, in total costs around 1,500. Moving up top, we have Meggiorini, 550 coins for the Italian man there, and that rounds off the Chievo Verona side. Now this next one is probably the most expensive one in this whole video to start off with, really, even though it's the smallest team. And generally this is what happens if the team isn't huge. It's the players that are silver, that are bronze, that cost the most to get into the side. I managed to get this for pretty cheap compared to some of the other players that are on the market. But here we go. We start off in goal with Cordaz, 2,200 coins for the Italian man there. And then moving over to right back, we have Samparisi, 3,500 coins for him, getting you that 10 chemistry in that right back position. Moving into the centre of defence, we have Clayton, 3,800 coins for the Brazilian man there. And so far it has been quite an expensive backline, but this Crotone side does need to be completed, obviously. Moving alongside him, we have Dusan, 3,700 coins for the Belgian man there. Then moving over to the left back, we have one of the cheaper players in the squad. We have Nicoletti, 700 coins for the 57 rated bronze left back. And even down at 57, you still get that squad rating that you need of 68 in total. Moving into midfield, we have Martella, 3,500 coins, playing as a centre mid, even though he ships as a left mid, still getting you the chemistry you need. Moving into the centre of midfield, and we have Capesi, 4,900 coins, the most expensive player in this squad so far, getting you that perfect chemistry in there. And then we move over to Festa, 200 coins for this Crotone goalkeeper, getting you the chemistry that you need, even though he only gives you 2. Then moving up to right wing, we have Malini, 600 coins, again one of the cheaper players that you can pick up for this Crotone side. Then moving into the striker position, we have Trotta, 2,300 coins for the 69 rated man there. And then to round off the Crotone side in the left wing position, we have Stoyan, 3,600 coins, again pretty decent, 4-star skilled, 5-star weak foot, but he gets you the chemistry you need, the rating you need, and that completes the Crotone side. That is 5 out of 10, guys, done. And moving on to this next side in this group, we have Empoli, and again quite a few silver players in this one, not as many as the Crotone side, but as you see there, we've got a couple of bronzes in there to complete the side as well. Start off in goal with the Polish keeper Skorupski, 550 coins for him, giving you 10 chemistry there. Then moving over to right back, we have Veseli, 550 coins for that's the Albanian flag, isn't it? 550 coins for him. Then moving into the centre of defence, we have Barber, 2,300 coins for the Italian centre back there, so not too expensive there. Moving alongside him, we have Costa. He's actually a first owner player in my club, but you can pick him up for around 600 coins on the transfer market, as he is a very cheap non-rare gold. Then moving into the left back position, we have Larini. Actually ships as a right back, but play him at left back for 1,600 coins, and you still get the chemistry and the rating that you need. Moving up into the midfield, and we have Mauri in there for 2,000 coins as our first centre mid. And it always takes my breath a little bit away when I see someone born in the same year as me. 1996 he was born in. But anyway, moving further into the midfield, we'll have Omar El Kaduri, 750 coins for him. He actually has a very decent card to use in game as well, having used him in my starter squad. Then we have Crocchi as our next midfielder, 500 coins for Daniele Crocchi there. And then moving further up the pitch, we have Puglisi, 450 coins for this Italian bronze keeper, playing out of position of course, but you still get that chemistry that you need there. Then we have Macaroni as our first striker, 450 coins for the veteran Italian striker, and alongside him, rounding off this Empoli side, we have Pucciarelli, 450 coins for him. Very, very cheap strikers to round off the side, but that completes this Empoli side, guys, and we have done 6 out of 10 in this video. So moving on to the next one, and we have got Fiorentina, one of the bigger sides in Italy, of course. Fiorentina boasting pretty good players in recent times, obviously doing okay in the Europa League this year. Starting off in goal with Tataranasu, 600 coins for him. Obviously you've got the option of Sportiello in there as well, but Tataranasu is cheaper, Tataranasu. Moving into the centre of defence, we have Tomovic, 950 coins as our first of 3 central defenders in this side. Alongside him, we have De Maio, the French beast from so many FIFAs in a row now. 850 coins for him, getting you the chemistry you need there. And alongside him, rounding off this Fiorentina defence, we actually play Hagi, 850 coins for this Romanian right winger, but he gets you the chemistry that you need still, and born in 1998. That is very depressing for someone like me who's just past that age now. Bernardeschi, 1,000 coins for him in that right mid position. Really nice upgraded card there. Then in the middle of midfield, we have Carlos Sanchez, 800 coins for the Colombian man there. And alongside him in the midfield, we have Badai. 750 coins for the Croatian man. He had a really good Euros last year. Really impressed by him. Didn't get enough of the plaudits I remember compared to the likes of Modric and Rakitic. And then we have another Croatian man alongside him and playing in the left mid position, slightly out of position, ships to the left back, but gets you the chemistry you need is Milic. Then we have Saponara playing as Cam for 1,000 coins. You can pick him up for transferred card, of course, and quite a nice card as well with that 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. We have Kalinic playing as our first striker for 1,000 coins. Another Croatian man in this Fiorentina side. And to round off the team, we have Babacar up there with him. 750 coins for him. And that rounds off this Fiorentina side, guys. And that is 7 out of 10 done. Moving on to the 8th side now, we have Genoa. So again, not one of the biggest teams, but kind of that mid-table team in Italy are Genoa. And here's the team. Again, it's mostly gold, got 4 silver players in there, but nowhere near as expensive as the silver players from sides like Crotone and Empoli. We start off in goal with La Mana, 1,200 coins for that Italian man. Then moving up into defence, we have Berdiso as our first centre-back, 950 coins he will cost you. Alongside him in there in the defence, we have Izzo, 600 coins for the Italian man, the cheapest player, the cheapest centre-back, sorry, in out of the 3 that we have got on this side. And then alongside him, you have a choice. You can go with Munoz or Gentiletti, both costing about the same, 1,300 coins. At the time, Munoz was the cheaper one on the market that I could pick up. All these prices are on the PlayStation, by the way. They will be pretty much the same as on Xbox, just slightly varied in some of them. Moving over to right mid, we have Kofi playing as a ships as a centre mid, but put him in right mid and you get the chemistry you need. Rigoni as our first proper centre mid in there for 700 coins for his upgraded card. And then alongside him in the middle of midfield, we have Cataldi, 600 coins for him. And then to round off the 4-man midfield, we actually have 4 centre mids playing in a row. We have Nchiam, 1,200 coins for the French centre mid there. Put him at left mid and you still get the chemistry you need. Then moving up the pitch, we have Edemilson in the right wing position, getting you the chemistry you need for 800 coins, and slightly down compared to if you shipped him up to a right wing, but you still get the chemistry you need without doing that. Going up to the striker position, we have Mauricio Pinilla, 750 coins. And then in the left wing position, we have Laxalt, 850 coins for the Uruguayan man there. Again, same as Edemilson. You could move him up to a left wing, but you do not need to get the chemistry you require. And that is this Genoa side done. And then we move on to 2 of the giants of Italian football now for the 9th and 10th side in this part. And the first one of those is Inter Milan, of course. And this is one of the harder ones to do in terms of ratings. To Bernie there, you don't want to be overpaying for someone like Handanovic when you can get him instead. Right back, we have Davide Santon, 550 coins for him, getting him in there at right back. Then moving into the central defence, and we have Jason Murillo, 1,200 coins for him. And alongside him in that central defence, we have Andrioli, 950 coins for him, saving you a lot of coins compared to buying a Miranda or someone like that to get up the rating a little bit more when you don't need to. Moving over to left back, we have Christian Ansaldi, 900 coins. You could, obviously, there is an option to buy Nagatomo, but if you did that, you wouldn't get the rating. So go with Ansaldi. Go with downgraded Gary Medel. You don't have to go for his regular 83 card that's shipped out at the start of the year. You can go for his downgraded card and you still get the rating you need for 1,400 coins. Alongside him, we have Felipe Melo in there for 1,300. Then moving up the pitch into the 3 cam positions. Our first one that we have is actually Rodrigo Palacio playing as a striker. You can pick him up for 1,000 coins. He gives you 2 chemistry in there, but you still get the chemistry you need overall for this squad. Then moving into the other cam positions, we have Gagliardini, 900 coins for his hugely upgraded card from obviously the January upgrades. Then moving on, we have Brozovic, 900 coins, another highly rated Croatian in the Serie A. And then moving up top, we have Eder, 850 coins for the Italian man, the cheap beast as I like to call him. Absolutely unreal at the start of this year for me. I used him so much in my starter squad. And that is the Inter Milan side done, guys. That is 9 out of 10 done and completed. Moving on to the 10th and final side in this part, and it is Juventus. Again, this is a really tough one to get the balance right without overpaying, and this is how you can do it for the cheapest possible way. Start off in goal with Neto, 1,300 coins for the Brazilian keeper there. And then moving into the defence, we are starting off with our first centre-back, 83 rated Mehdi Benatia, 1,700 coins for the Juve man there. And then moving on into the centre of the three defenders, we have Rugani, 1,000 coins for him. Really cheap, gets you the rating that you need, and actually a decent player in game as well. Then left centre back, you can either play Barzagli in this position or Lichtsteiner. I decided to go Lichtsteiner. Honestly, I just forgot to switch them over, but either way, you get the chemistry you need. Moving over to right mid, we have Juan Cuadrado's non-upgraded card, 4,200 coins for his 82 card. You save about 1,500 coins compared to buying his upgraded card. In the central midfield, we have Sami Khedira's 83 overall, 6,100 coins for him. Then moving on, we have Storaro, cheapest player in the squad, or one of the two cheapest players. For 500 coins, you can pick him up and get him in there. Then moving over to left mid, we actually play left wing Piazza, 850 coins for the Croatian man there, and getting you the rating that you require still really nicely. Then moving up the pitch, we have Kwadwo Asamoah, 1,800 coins for the Ghanaian man there. Hernandez is another option, but he for some reason is costing so much more than any of the other 80 rated midfielders. Barzagli up top, 9,900 coins, just in there to up the rating of the squad for 9,900, and alongside him we have Mario Mandzukic for 1,300, and that rounds off the Juventus side. I do hope this video has helped you. If it has, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you later, guys, for part 2.